Bonjour, I'm Joey, the QC. Today I'm making homemade buttermilk biscuits. For these biscuits, you're going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and you want to sift it a little bit. I've already aerated this. 1 tablespoon of granulated white sugar, 3 tablespoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt, and you're going to need 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk, or you can use whole milk if you like. And I'm going to add some butter to that as well, and it's got to be cold, so I'm keeping it in the freezer for right now. First, we're going to take the 2 cups of flour, put it in our mixing bowl, and the sugar, the baking powder, and your half teaspoon of salt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the butter into it, and the butter has to be really cold because that's what aerates it and gives those little pockets. And I'm going to use my box grater for this. Okay, let me go get my butter out. Got it chilling in my freezer. And I'm going to take the little bit bigger side. I'm just going to kind of grate it into my bowl. Makes it a little easier to mix in with all these dry ingredients. Okay, this part takes a few minutes, so just bear with me. It looks like cheese, doesn't it? Okay. Now you just want to mix all this up, or the butters mix really well with all the other ingredients. It's going to give you like little bitty chunks. So we're going to take our 3/4 cup of buttermilk, and you're going to add it a little at a time because you want this to just be slightly doughy. You don't want to over mix it. So I'm going to put this in just a little at a time, and you just kind of fold it into it. You just want it to be slightly wet. Don't over mix it. That can cause disaster. Okay, the last bit of my buttermilk. There we go. All right, now it's coming together. Biscuits. Next, you're going to take another little bit softer stick of butter, and you're going to grease your tray up. Now you can use parchment paper if you want to, and that's just fine. But I'm doing it this way sometimes too. It's fun. Okay. And I'll just put the rest of this back over here. And I'm going to use that little bit of grease I got from the butter, put it on my hands, and I'm going to flour my hands up a little bit so that the dough does not stick to them. All right, like so. Okay, so I'm going to take these, I'm just going to make nice little soft balls. You don't want to smash it down too much. Put it up there so we get nice fluffy biscuits. Like so. Perfect. So you'll probably get about 6 biscuits out of this, and they'll be decent sized biscuits there. Almost ready to pop these in the oven. Actually, I might be able to get 7. Odd number. Here we go. All right, now we're ready to throw them in the oven. And your oven is preheated to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to cook these for about 10 to 12 minutes and check on them. Okay, so my biscuits will be done shortly, but just to give it a nice golden brown on the top, what I'm going to do is take some melted butter, and I'm just going to brush it on the top here, just like so. And that'll give it a really nice golden color on the top of your biscuit. Okay, so I'm going to just set my timer for 2 more minutes, and then my biscuits should be done. Okay, our timer's getting ready to go off. I'm going to go ahead and take these out. Turn that off. And there we go. And I'm getting ready to serve these up. And I'm going to serve this up with some wild chocolate berry jam we got at Crazy Horse in South Dakota. Enjoy. For now, I'm Joey, the QC. See you next time.